Hello, hello, everyone. I hope you caught the bus and are coming on over here. Here comes Lisa. Yay! There we
Yay.
go. Yay!
Mm.
Hi, Teresa. I want to see what this does. Hmm. Okay, so what does this one do? Go back to this. What does this one do? Does the same thing. Why does it?
Well, one of them you could have more people, but
Oh,
since you only have one person, it looks the same as the one with
all
one
right.
person, I think.
Okay. Now see, that's really weird too. So I don't know. They're kind of weird. Mindy says that we have 18 hours down, 6 hours to go.
Yep.
Yeah, uh-huh. Um, Teresa, Cindy, Mindy, Vanessa, and Kimberly. Hello, everybody.
Welcome, welcome.
We're glad you're all here. We're
Yep, we
sorry
are.
Rhonda had to go to work. It's not fair. She had to go to work. But she does get to work in a really cool place. I
That's
do have to
true.
tell you. It was one of my favorite stores. Now, the one south of Kansas City, whoo, that wasn't a giant store, and it didn't have as much product, but boy, did they have some interesting stamps and dies. Now they had other products too, but it was uh, it was not. I don't know how to explain it. The one in Branson is Rhonda's the store Rhonda works at is far superior, but this other one had stuff that Rhonda's store didn't have. But of course, Rhonda's store had a lot of stuff they didn't have.
Yeah.
Oh, and this chair is totally making me ache. Where's my word? Okay, Andrea, she works. There's a
Thanks,
store in
Vanessa.
Branson. It's called. Just a minute. I think it's called Forever Scrapbooking. Just a minute. I'll look it up and tell you for sure what the name of it is because I always forget. Um, Forever Forever SC Scrapbooks Forever. It's called Scrapbooks Forever. It is let me see what the address is. It is 3010 State Highway 76, Branson, Missouri. It's on the western side of Branson. Um, it's in a building with some other stores, but it's the first time I was in there, I spent like 3 hours in there, I think, or more, and it was hi Janet and Jen and Andrea.
Hi, ladies. Welcome back.
Yep, I have to go get a pillow. I'll be back in a minute.
Alrighty.
Uh-huh. It's getting to that point where I can't sit there as long as I should be able to. Pillows, pillows, pillows. I don't know exactly what piece in this chair broke, but when it did, it made it to where it's not exactly right, and it makes it hard on my body to sit in it as long as I have sat in it.
Yeah.
Yes, pillows are wonderful things as long as you don't slide off the chair.
Hi, Susan.
Well, hello, Susan. We have been sort of taking breaks, and it's just like I just went to the other room, and Lisa has not gone in the house as many times as I've gone to the other room, but
She's fixing to go in the house though and get something to
okay.
eat um and go to the little girls' room and
Yep. See,
all
and
that. So
I've done that a few times. So we've gotten up and walked around. We just have done it. We haven't done it at the same time, or have been trying not to, anyways.
yeah.
Yay! She made it.
Wow.
Susan
She
fell
just
asleep
hasn't been
about.
talking to us.
Yeah, well, she's been watching, and then but she kind of thinks she maybe took a little nap. I think.
Yeah. Well, that's okay.
Yeah, naps are good.
Naps are a good thing.
1, 2, 3, 4. We don't have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. Something, something. Shut the door. Right? Isn't that how it goes?
I don't know.
Well, I certainly don't know.
Mm.
I really like that punch. It's really cool. Now it is not quite as stampy as the other punch or my scissors, but I really like it. It looks stampy enough.
Stampy.
Yeah.
Well, I thought I had another Christmas tree here, but I can't find it.
Yay! Jen found some of her stuff, her Christmas
Good.
stuff. So well, I have some Christmas paper and things like that, but we don't have much in the way of Christmas stuff anymore because we just don't do. So we don't put up a tree or that stuff because it's just too much work. We're both lazy.
Well, we might put up a tree this year. We didn't the last couple of
Oh
years,
yeah.
but Hannah's boyfriend's coming back for Christmas after we go there Thanksgiving. So
Okay. So
I want to try to do a
He's
little
coming here
better.
in. He's coming here in August.
He's coming for Labor Day, and then we're going
Okay.
there for Thanksgiving, and then he's coming back for Christmas because he can stay longer because he
Uh-huh.
has off from Christmas through New Year's. So,
Oh, that'll be good.
but he's not going to stay here the whole time because he's going to go back and have Christmas with his family on New Year's. So,
Yeah.
but anyway, it's still another chance for them to get to see each other.
Spend
That,
yeah.
um,
Spend some time together.
yeah. Mm.
1, 2, 3, 4. More. I'm gonna have to find some way to put those up, just because.
Okay.
Okay. I've got a weird little heart in my chat in the lower right hand corner. Anyone know how to get rid of it?
I think somebody said you can get rid of it, but I don't know how
Yeah.
because I
Um,
just have only had to deal with it a very short amount of time, and it is frustrating though. Well, I
okay.
want something besides just this, but I don't know if I want that.
Well, I kind of don't like that.
Well, that's kind of what I'm feeling too, but I don't know what.
Mhm. Now that, put it, yeah, even, yeah, that's better. It could even go further over to the left, I think. Cheryl's got that little heart too, so.
Yeah.
Mhm. Hi, Brenda. That's better.
Hi, Helen. Good to see
Hello,
you.
Helen. Andrea, only the creator can remove the heart? Hmm.
That's a little frustrating since the creator didn't put the heart there.
Yeah, well, and okay, where's Andrea at? Okay, I can't see the new chat right now, so okay. I don't want to do either one of those things. Don't make me do things. Uh-oh.
Uh oh,
Okay,
what?
all it did was star her comment. It's not a big deal. Um okay, see, I can't see the little heart. I'm going to YouTube to see if I can figure it
Well,
out.
that's where you would see it is on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay, I see a little heart. Okay. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and blah blah blah. What is the little yeah, okay. I don't know. There's a little heart clear at the bottom of the corner, and it doesn't it doesn't give me an option to make it go away. That's much I'll tell you. I have no idea, Andrea. It does not give me an option to make it go away. At least not one I can see.
it covers part of the chat. Yeah, that's what's frustrating.
Yeah. Uh-huh. I'll have to read up later. I'm too tired to think about it right now.
Yeah.
Okay, what did I do here? Did I screw up? Okay, no. Okay, there I am. Okay. The instructions posted are for after you are live. Okay, thank you. See, Helen knows about this stuff.
Okay, what do you think about this?
Yeah, I think that was pretty good. I just didn't like the other one up there in that corner. It just seemed like it was just like stuck there.
Just, yeah, it was.
Yeah. So, and I'm going to have to go back to this one. I cannot wear this thing in my left ear at all. We'll have to just hope that it doesn't die.
No.
Her whole book is really cool, Helen.
Thank you, Helen.
You got to turn your head the right way. There you go. It's all Andrea's fault. She's not sticking her tongue out the right direction. You realize that, right? You know, you have to stick your tongue out just the right direction to make things work.
After I get this on there, I'm gonna go in the house for a little bit.
Okay, thank you, Vanessa. Vanessa
Do my
sent me a
business.
message. Sent me a message to for about that too, about the
Oh, good.
hearts. So I'll share it later.
Okay. I think I'm happy with that.
Okay. Oh yeah, I like that one. Oh, I like that you added some more down at the bottom.
Yeah, that one just looks kind of funny.
That one
And when
was
I
kind of
realized I
lonely.
had another one, I stuck it on there.
Yeah, the one looked a little lonely.
Okay. I'm going to leave that
Okay.
sitting there and I'm going to go in the house for a little bit. I'll be out as soon as I can.
Okay, that's fine. uh, sometimes you get looks, do you, Andrea? Okay. I'm pretty sure you'll deal with them. Okay, let's see here now. We're up to day 6. Oh, the power's out in our was in, out in the in we're looking trying to find in the fuse box to see what's going on. And we keep telling each other that the circuit breaker number 9 is the one that we've got a problem with. Circuit breaker number 9. Why is that? That's not the right thing. Circuit breaker number 9. Okay, so the numbers are written sideways like this, right? So when it's written like that, is it a 6 or a 9? Okay, but if you look, all the even numbers are on one side and all odd numbers on the other side. So after the electrician came and we figured out what was going on, I took a black magic marker and I wrote the numbers right beside it. What are the numbers for? Oh, these are the date numbers that I'm going to put in the December dailies. These are to put the date on your page or whatever. So I'm making and I'm making 2 of each in case you would need to put it more than one place. And I got to ink them all though because that's not going to be fun. Sounds like a country song. Yes, Susan, it was kind of like that. Um, and I've gotten quite a ways. I'll show you one. Okay, 7 is the next number. Um, I think it needs some more pages and probably another pocket or two, and maybe a few more things in the pockets, and probably some decoration on the pages. Because I decorated the things in the pockets, but I didn't decorate these pages a lot. But it's got paper and tags, and so the idea is with the numbers is that you could put the numbers wherever if you're journaling in it, and this is like today's date is what? Today's date is the 22nd. You put the little 22 right there. That's my thought. That's kind of my plan. But I'm real pleased with how it's, kind of hanging out. It definitely needs more, but a little bit at a time. Down in Texas, circuit breaker number 9. Met my baby. Yeah, that does sound like a country song, Susan. All right, I think I need to ink these so that I can put them away, is the deal. I'm not gonna ink. I'm just gonna do just a little grunging up. There goes a train. So did I think about the fact that I told you that I might be a little bit late tomorrow. I don't think I will be, but just in case, don't worry. I think tomorrow is the library book sale. If it is, I need to go get Mom some books. So it shouldn't take us that long, because I might take a really fast peek at the books, but I certainly doubt there's much I need. Because I have way too many books. What was I going to say? Oh, Anne was on earlier, and she's got, just a minute, I'll remember. Mike Deacon is coming as a guest on her channel tomorrow night at 5. So, oh, why do I? Okay. Well, I told them earlier. I don't know if they'll if any of these people were there, Andrea. I'll show you in just a second. Let me put this down. I have permanent damage to this nail. It's something's down in here, a bone spur or something that's down in here that causes a weak line about 1/8 of an inch in, like right there. And as it grows out, it's extremely weak and it will rip. And the other day I caught it, even though I have it short, I caught it and it's ripped way down in here. So, oh, Susan said cracking the nail. So I mended it, but I couldn't find my nail glue or my clear nail polish. So I had to use what I had, which was industrial cement and green nail polish. So, oh, I think that color looks good with my skin. If I had it up around my face, it makes my skin look very yellow. Yes. Anne is hosting Mike Deacon tomorrow night at 5. So, be there, because I'm quite sure that it'll be a fabulous, fabulous stream. Um, oh, I'm not in. Sorry, guys. I'm only. Oh, owie, owie. I understand. Yeah, owie. uh-huh. This one doesn't. This pillow's too much. Okay. One pillow, yes. Two pillows, no. Mm. Um, and I have no idea what I caught it on, but I caught it something good yesterday, so I painted it this morning. I could have told you it was so I remembered um to water the plants or something, but that would have been a fib. Okay, what did I do? Did I lose one? Yep. I lost it to the fours. So Jeff says he's going to go outside and work today. I don't know what the temperature is, but the only problem with these numbers like this is that they're boring for you to watch. But it also helps me to keep going when I can't think of what I want to do next. Okay. Painting our nails as a spelling device is an interesting idea. Okay. That might be interesting, yeah. I asked Lisa if she wanted to do this again in August. I'm not sure I want to do this again in August. I might never want to do this again. No, it's fun. Yeah, if you water it, it'll rain. That's for sure, Kimberly. We have a hawk that stays around our backyard, and he apparently seems to think that we will let him stay and eat our birds. I think I have some tiny little envelopes in this stuff that Helen brought me. Um, Rhonda sat down and a deer was looking at her through the window. We don't get much in the way of bigger things here. In South Dakota, we'd have deer, and the horses never came across the road, but they were out on the other side quite a bit. Sorry, my brain froze there for a minute and I forgot what I was going to try to talk about. And I wanted to make these different shapes, but have the size pretty much the same. That's yeah. It was right when she first came on. She said it was looking at her through the window. Excuse me. If I didn't like ink so much, I wouldn't do this because that's a pain. Inking all these little tiny things. You do another 24-hour live, you'll be on Christmas. Oh no, it won't, Jen. We're talking about doing UFOs, but I don't know that we're going to do this because honestly, this is hard, and part of it is because both of us have been so crazy busy, and it's hot, and so you're never as at ease when it's hot. But no, we talked about doing a UFO stream so that we could all both finish up unfinished objects and stuff like that. Oh, yes, thank you for the Jacqueline. Thumbs up would be greatly appreciated. Thumbs up are always appreciated. Okay, so I got 6 numbers out of 31. And I'm doing 2 of each in case one gets lost or whatever. But I think I had some cute little kind of almost old looking envelopes in this bag of stuff.
Oh.
So let's see what we've got.
Oh, I need to change this out.
Okay, wouldn't he be pretty resined?
Uh-oh. Yes, he would be. I'm trying to figure out why my headphones are not connected.
Huh. I don't know. Mom reads mysteries, Susan, and when they have the book sale, they sell those books for Well, now it's up to $7. It's $7 for an entire bag, grocery store bag. The brown paper bags. They sell $7 for an entire bag. So um, it's very reasonable to go buy her a bag of books. I don't ever have to, feel bad about spending that kind of money for her to get books.
Okay. There we
I
go.
don't much like going to the bookstore to get them because it seems like they're so expensive at the bookstore. But
Yeah, they really are. And you're just going to read them once and, you know,
and be getting rid of them, yeah.
yeah.
So and the thrift stores have gotten to where they don't like taking them. Maybe just resin the eyes or the tail. I probably won't resin it at all, frankly. Um,
Am I crunching too much?
no. What'd you
Good.
find? Did you find more cherries to make me jealous?
Nope, I got roast beef, lunch meat, cheese, and crackers.
Ah, okay. Okay.
And I'm just going to sit here and chat and eat because I don't have that much left to do.
Well, I have more to do than you do, but I'm going to have to sit back and lean back here in a few minutes just because my back's killing me. And I can't find the kind of envelope I want. I want one of those tiny envelopes. I need 3 of them though. So maybe I'll have to make an envelope.
Wheat thins have gotten thinner
Oh yes. Mm-hmm.
and less
Most
good.
definitely. Mm-hmm.
I haven't had these in quite a while, and it's like, well, I wish I hadn't got them this time.
Yeah. There. Susan's just gonna have that leftover coffee from last night. Mm. Okay. Whew, I'm taking a nap. Good night. See, I could actually take a nap and you wouldn't know it.
Except you wouldn't be talking. Then I'd know.
Yeah, I suppose that's probably true. Hmm. Yeah, I suppose that's probably true. Oh, but it shouldn't be true. But I'm really close to falling over. Oh, and Mindy doesn't count down fast enough. She needs to make the next 5 hours go away.
Yeah, we'll make it.
I know. We always have. We always will.
Yeah,
That's part of the. That's part of the thing of doing it too, isn't it? The challenge.
yeah, I think so.
Mm. I wish my eyes weren't messing up today though, because it's kind of getting really hard to read the chat.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And I've made it as big as I can make it. Oh, Mindy, go UK time. There you go.
Susan said she's been watching through 3 or 4 tablet charges.
Oh dear. Oh. Okay, let me try to make this bigger again. I think yeah, I've got it on 125%. I don't think it. Well, that might help. May if it stays that way. The problem is it reverts back. So that 2-page, Sherry, that's Lisa's gorgeous spread there.
I like it.
Yeah, I think it's beautiful.
Janet says it's already past 3 p.m. there.
Yeah, that's the thing. Uh, that's why if they went what do you call it? UK time, we'd be done, right?
Yep.
If I stop a couple hours early, or isn't the big problem is that Jamie's coming on at noon to 3, so
And we don't want to stop
we
early
don't
for
want
her.
to
Yeah.
stop and not have her come on. So okay, let's see what we got here. I need to make some cute little envelopes. I need some cute little envelopes. So what do I want to do here? How do I want to cut this? What do I want to do?
I think you can back out just a little bit so we can see more.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, you don't need to be sorry.
Oh, not
It's
only
just
that, I've got the autofocus on. It's probably been pulsing all over everywhere. These are going to get all messy if I don't get them put away. So that's the plan, is to go ahead and sort them out and get them put away.
Kimberly says, "Oh, good. Jamie, in the last hours as you were delirious. That will be entertaining."
Yes, it will be. Uh-huh. With Jamie's sense of humor, we're not going to know what's going on. That's for sure.
Mm.
Oh, it ought to be a good afternoon. That's for sure.
She's the perfect person to end with,
Uh-huh. Yes, she is.
especially when we're tired.
Mm-hmm. Yes, because she can talk. She can talk, and we can go to sleep.
That's right. We can just let her talk.
Yeah,
We can
I'll
put
make
our
her.
hand here and every once in a while do this.
Yeah, we'll just kind of move stuff around on our table. That's. I probably could get the fan going hard enough that it would move the stuff on the table.
Jamie will
Well,
wake you up. Yep, she probably will.
uh-huh.
Well, I couldn't go to sleep out here anyway, so
No, but
even if you paid me, I couldn't do it.
they the oh, but Ethan's apartment is not in that garage, right?
No,
Yeah,
it's
that's
it's in my mom's backyard next door.
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
And did he get moved out? Jamie will
he,
wake you up. Uh-huh.
he's he's mostly over there. I mean, he's got his clothes over there, everything to cook over there, his computer's over there, but he's got a lot of he's a toy collector and he has a lot of
Yeah.
those things that are still not over there.
Mhm.
But he's
Well,
got another week to get that stuff moved over. So,
where's his bed?
well, the bed he
That
slept on here is staying here because it's
uh
an electric bed
okay.
that was my dad's.
Okay.
Anyway, he's got a bed over there already.
So he's sleeping over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay. I think I messed this up.
I don't know if my taste has changed or if these really are not as good as they used to be, but they don't taste nearly as good as they used to.
Oh,
I
I'm
haven't
pretty
had them
sure
in
they.
years, so
Yeah.
but I do know they're thinner. That's for sure. It's like shrinkflation hit the.
Yeah. Okay, so we have that and that. This.
I have not seen Renee in a long time, Susan.
Huh.
That makes me a little bit concerned now that I'm thinking about it. I've been so out of the loop for a while that I until I see someone, that's when I realize they haven't been around.
Round. Yeah. Okay.
He wants you to play with him, not do crafting, Jen. Okay, good. Well, maybe she's all okay then.
Yeah, because when you're not when you don't know, it's kind of like, okay, has anybody seen this person? Okay, we need to trim that just a touch at an angle. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry for being off the camera. I'm leaned back in the chair because my back's hurting. So sorry about that.
Oh, well, believe me, I understand.
Uh-huh. Well, that
So I'm not even
I
doing anything. I'm just eating.
well, and I had to get my feet up, so now the chair doesn't want to sit up straight.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really enjoy using greeting cards.
Uh-huh. I think they were fun to use. You made such beautiful pages out of them. Okay.
Hey, Cheryl. We're glad you're here.
What's his head or okay? So she's talking about the cat. Okay. All right. So. Oh.
I think sometimes you're right about that, Susan.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna fold this up. Okay, first we got to do this part. Then we got to do this part. Okay. Now, I think to make this a little sturdier, we're going to just glue these ends in. See, we both got really quiet.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. We're probably about done with our bodies.
Mm.
Okay, so there's that like that. But I think this needs
I
some
have
rounded corners.
one left inside and then the cover. That's what I have left to do. Let me finish this um, bite here, and then I'll show you what's done already.
Hi.
Susan says it's okay if we don't talk.
Okay, it's okay if they don't talk. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a good thing because I don't know that I'd make any sense.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not this is damp and so it's just chewing it.
Okay. I'm going to start from the beginning to show
Okay.
you
Why
what's
don't you make
done.
yourself why
I
don't you just
can't,
make
honey.
yourself
It's your
Oh,
channel.
well, that's about the fifth time today I've said that.
It's all right. Okay. So obviously haven't done anything on the cover yet, and that's wrapping paper I just put for the end pages. Oops, there's another piece. And these are just Christmas cards that were sent to my grandma, and they still have writing from the family members who sent them to her. So I didn't do anything to them. I just put them in here. I have some little dangles in the kids' hands there. And I didn't put anything in these pockets, but there can be stuff in them. I did put a card in this pocket. This was packaging. This was off of a greeting card. This was a greeting card. I didn't put anything in that pocket yet either. And here's a card in this pocket. This was given to me in a swap, and I just had never put it in a book yet. Make sure that's not gluey before I leave the thing out. And that's the one I just finished. This is the page I still have left to do. This one is still tacky, but I used a transparency for that one, and this one, and that's a greeting card. I haven't made any tags to go in there either, and that's wrapping paper as well. So if I get other things done, oh, maybe there's two. No, that is it. If I get this page and the cover done before we get finished, I can go back and fill in those.
Places, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was one of the things I wanted to do though when I stopped to make the pages. I think it needs more pages, but I wanted to do some of the odds and ends of things that are going to need to be done anyways. So that just so that some of it was more fun than just making pages.
Yeah, that one's okay. All right.
Of course, now I have such a mess in my studio. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to find the studio.
Thank y'all. Oh. You can take it off of me.
Oh, okay. I guess that would be all right. I guess I could do that. I may have to have a nap.
I'm gonna try. It depends.
Yeah.
If Sparrow is in the crate, I won't be able to take a nap because I don't want to turn the light off and completely mess him up because he'll be confused by that.
Right.
And nighttime and it shouldn't be nighttime yet.
Right. Mm-hmm. So now, did you say Hannah had to be on call today?
Yeah.
Okay.
She hasn't had a lot of calls though, so it's been nice for her.
Oh, good.
"19 hours down, 5 hours to go. Ho ho ho." Thank you, Mindy.
I was going to say, it sounds better when it tips to this side of the scale.
Yeah.
It's not very pleasant sounding when it's on the other side. Of course, we weren't so tired when we were on the other side too. So
That's true. Although I have to admit I was tired when we started.
yeah, that's I shouldn't have tried to take that nap today or yesterday because that kind of really threw me off.
Yeah.
Okay, I just had that pink handle. There it is. I knew I had it.
Well, I got a kind of chips I've never had before.
Okay.
Lay's Wavy Ranch.
And?
I don't know. I haven't tried them yet. I'm fixing to.
Oh.
They're okay. I mean, they're not like the best thing I've ever had, but I've definitely had a lot worse chips.
I see. Okay. It's a crafting marathon. Yes, ma'am. That's what it is. It's a crafting marathon. And our running is not what it used to be.
Yeah, that's true. Yes, we'll be doing the last 3 hours on my channel, Jen,
Yeah.
from noon to
Hmm.
3.
Yes. And Jamie will be our guest over there. Are you on Messenger with Jamie?
Uh, I don't
Am I
know.
gonna?
I'll go
Okay.
look and see.
Okay, because otherwise I'll have to send her the link too, which is not a problem. That worked just fine with Rhonda. So
Gotta find a clip of some kind to clip these chips shut.
uh, where's your pink handled ones from? The little Dollar Tree ones.
Well, I wanted something like this that wouldn't just come off.
Oh, I see. Okay. So since you have 5 hours left, are you ending the last two? No, the last. We've been on my channel for an hour now. We're going to change channels at noon. Is when we will change channels. Excuse me, hiccuped.
No problem. I was doing that earlier. Okay.
Okay.
Trying to decide what I haven't used that.
Gotta trim that a little bit, but that's done.
Such a mess.
Oh yeah, I've gotten stuff out all over, and because of it, like my very neat pile of punches is now in 4 different places in my studio, plus a whole pile up here, and of course I've got craft or cardstock everywhere out, and just in general, big old mess. Northern, yes, up northern, Susan. There. Okay. Cheryl's in West Virginia. I
She's
wasn't paying
moving.
it. Oh, she's moving. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that to where her daughter is. I think that's what she said.
Ah. Okay. We were looking at property when we were in the Ozarks. That area is just so pretty, and it's in the middle of the country. So no matter where we wanted to go, we would be in the middle,
Have
instead
a
of
good
having to go.
day, Rhonda.
Bye, Rhonda. Don't work too hard. I think she's supposed to be at work at 10, so she
Yeah,
may
she
already
said
be
she
there.
just walking into work. That's
Ah, okay. Yep. So and then I could go to the scrapbook store a lot. See.
yeah.
Uh-huh. You're right. Like I could afford to go to the scrapbook store a lot. Like I need another single
Or like
thing
you
in
need
my.
to go to the scrapbook store a lot.
Yeah, right. I don't need another single thing.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I was trying to decide if I could make this trees look taller, but it just looks funny.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that won't be what we do with that, but now we know.
Just a piece of cardboard trash
Yes.
with pins on it.
Yes.
Okay.
They got could you get me tea before you go? They got resined to the cardboard accidentally. I had a little.
They make too much noise if I mow the yard.
No, no. Go ahead and mow the yard. Is it gonna be dry enough?
I think so.
Okay.
What's the thunderstorm this afternoon?
Yeah.
Rain the next 2 days.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you better get it mowed, but no, it won't bother us. I mean, we might be able to hear you for a minute, but that's all. He's worrying about mowing the yard. Tanya, Lisa, don't know if you already said, but if you do this again next month or whatever, I would be totally fine with taking a break at the end of the first day to sleep, just to break it up. Yeah, yeah, we don't need to do 24 hours, I don't think. We could just do a long marathon style kind of thing instead of 24 hours. Because
Well, there's 80% chance of thunderstorms this afternoon, so I'm not going to go riding tonight.
you're not.
'Cause
Okay.
There's going to be a mud hole.
Yeah, it'll just be lots and lots of mud to get stuck in. Thank you, T Fairy. Um he just told me he's not gonna ride this afternoon, so because if it rains, Eglin will be just no, they're going to Blackwater, not to Eglin, so it'll just be mud pit. Yeah, he always worries. Now, when I'm filming an actual video, I don't like to do it just because, for one, it distracts me, and that's my thing, not his. But for a live stream, it doesn't. And he's not gonna. The only time I actually can hear him is when he's right by this corner of the studio. So he does not. Oh. Oh, she's talking about her. Okay. But we've had so much rain, he can't get the lawn mowed. It's almost impossible to get the silly lawn mowed. So, he's kind of got to do it. Okay.
I was just sitting there talking away.
Uh,
And I was muted.
when I did that earlier,
Yeah.
had a whole
Oh, dear.
conversation with myself and you, and nobody heard me. Not a word. Yep. Just so helpful, isn't it? It's going to take at least 2 days to clean up this mess, and I have to stream on Sunday.
Oh.
So,
Well, you don't have to.
no, I don't have to, but I might not stream for as long. Do you know what I'm saying? I might stream for a shorter amount of time.
Yeah, kind of like we did Thursday.
Yeah, kind of like we did Thursday, but I want to do my little book page, and that card would look cool under a transparency. So since I wasn't paying attention, and I don't know which card it was,
One of these, I think.
Oh no, the tree one would be the one I would think she was talking about, but it might not be.
I don't know. These were the last two I had out,
Okay.
but I did have this one too earlier. I'm trying to figure out how to make, this a cohesive page.
Susan says she was thinking how cool it would be on Lisa's black and white to watercolor just one tiny thing in each, like a bit of glow or light. The problem with watercoloring on just a minute Christmas cards is um, the gloss surface is going to make it very difficult to put watercolor on it.
No lantern in those. Now I've been looking at other stuff too, but I don't think I actually pulled out anything. I probably used up all my best stuff and I haven't done the cover yet.
Uh-oh. That wasn't good then, was it?
No.
Okay. I made a little envelope.
And neither one of these are actually really
Okay.
black and white, even though they look like it on the camera. There's
Mhm.
really blues, kind of a blue-green in both of them.
Okay.
That's one reason I thought they might go together.
Uh-huh.
But
I thought I had some kind of old little envelopes like this. I probably do. They're just not in this bag that I brought in here. That's all right. I know how to make an envelope. You could sticker a bird on the fence. Yeah. I'll bet you she's got a fussy cut bird anyways.
well, you would think, wouldn't you? And I probably do somewhere.
Yeah, that's like mine. Somewhere. Who
Mhm.
knows where? Very winter and the deer is nice standing in the background. Yeah.
My thinker is in neutral for sure, Susan.
Uh-huh. Well, that's why I went to I switched to making my numbers because my thinker's broke. It's just absolutely broke. Uh-huh. Okay, did I? Yeah, I missed this part.
Thanks, Cindy. Quite a few of you have been with us all night. I'm really
Yeah.
grateful and impressed. Because you didn't, well, you committed yourself to yourself maybe, but you didn't make a commitment like we did, or we might not be here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see here. We have two of those and two of those and two of those. 2. Uh-oh. Oh, there's why. 2, 2, 2. And you know what? Jeff is in there taking his pills, and I just realized I didn't take mine.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, there's only one I really have to go get, but I'll go get it in just a minute.
Yeah.
I can do without all the vitamins. I don't need them. Well, my vitamin D might help to keep me awake. What do you think?
Yeah. It would. I know because I accidentally took it at night once.
No, they said that you were really sweet for thinking about worrying about the mower bothering us, and I said you always were. What do you mean?
Did you take your pills?
No, I just realized that, and I'm just getting up to get it. So I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna just go grab my pill box and
Okay.
take all of my silly whatchamacallit, since I ate something.
Hmm. Vitamin D will it does me, but bees definitely do.
What does vitamin D do?
Well, not it'll
Oh,
keep you
no,
awake.
Jeff. I'm sorry. What did you say, Lisa?
I said vitamin D can keep you awake, but vitamin B definitely does.
Well, and I don't notice that it will. Vitamin D helps to keep my energy levels up. Yes. Um, but I don't have the same kind of problems I used to have. I haven't had to have the prescription vitamin D in let me think how long. Quite a long time. Since since we were in South Dakota. Um, so it's but the vitamin D does. I've been extremely deficient in D in the past, and I would hit a wall. I mean, a solid wall at 1:30 to 1:45 in the afternoon, and I was driving back from town one day while we were in South Dakota. Yeah, all of 4 miles, and I couldn't make it. I had to pull over. That's how hard it hit me and how tired I was. Um, B complex will definitely pep you up. And I don't notice that, but I don't take a complex. I take that niacinamide. But this is the only one I have to have is this itty bitty little thing, and it chokes me to death. The rest of them I could probably live without, but the turmeric will make my back feel better. They decided my bones don't have any. It was very scary, Cindy. But the big thing is I couldn't figure out what was wrong. But it had been like that for a while, where I was just hitting these walls, like just exhaustion. Suddenly, I'd be fine, and then suddenly I was like, give out. Couldn't. I mean, today it's like nothing compared to what was happening. And I was sleeping at night, and this was happening anyways. So, and if I was like Jeffrey and could just put these all in my mouth and swallow them all at one time, it would be easier. But it's not. So, but my vitamin D, I can't remember what the number is supposed to be like 40. Okay. And it was 3.
Yeah.
It was so bad. It was bad enough that the doctor told me not to wear sunscreen.
And now they're saying that your vitamin D really should be closer to 60 if you want to, if it's going to protect you immunity wise.
Right. Yeah. So
Well, I know my sister had to take prescription vitamin D because hers was so low.
I did, and the prescription vitamin D you can only take for so long, and then you have to wait, and then you take some more, and
Yeah, it
and
becomes a thing.
yeah, it becomes a thing. And it was almost 4 years going around with it before it started to pick back up, and that was, it just was involved. But the last, I don't know, last 7 years or so it's been pretty much fine. Um, but I take 5,000 units a day
Yeah.
just to be sure, because that's the last thing I need to do again. So, um, and I think the fact that my thyroid is off a little bit doesn't help the absorption of D, is where I think it's the problem. Um, and I don't drink milk because milk is for baby cows. So, and I don't drink a lot of orange juice, which is another place that they stick vitamin D, but I'm not particularly fond of having stuff added to my food. So I drink orange juice when we have oranges. So I can see if Susan would turn down all. Oh,
They're teasing each other back and forth. I'm not sure what
okay.
started it, so
Okay.
so I'm choosing to not worry about it since
All
it
right.
didn't involve me to begin with. Okay, I need to do something
Well, I
on
like
these
how that's
pages.
looking.
Yeah, I've got to make some sky here, and I thought I'd try to make these trees go on up. I don't know.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Well, see, and Susan, I don't like cake. I'll eat it, but cake is, I'd rather have pie. Can I have pie, Andrea, instead of cake?
That's exactly how Darren was. He would much prefer pie to cake.
Uh-huh. My dad wanted lemon meringue pie for his birthday. He didn't want cake.
Okay.
So many yummy flavors of cake. So little. No, no, no. I'd rather have pie. I want pie. Can Andrea make me pie? I think that's, I got blueberries in the freezer. I could make blueberry pie. But with blueberries, I'd really rather have like what do you want to call it? Blueberry crunch or cobbler kind of thing than to have pie. I like blueberry cobbler, blueberry crunch, something like.
That's very thick paint.
Uh-oh.
I'm a little concerned.
Okay, Andrea's giving me all the pie and she's going to eat the cake.
All right.
And she's going to share. Okay. Well, since I don't have either, and I really wanted a cookie last night. Don't ask me why I wanted a cookie, but I wanted a cookie last night. And I never buy cookies, never buy cookies. So why I wanted a cookie, I don't know, because I don't usually want cookies. But last night I wanted a cookie, and nobody had any cookies.
No cookies.
Nope. Nasty cheap cake icing. Okay. Now I know what the problem is. Okay, let's get back to this now. We are only on the number 7, and we have to get to 31. 30
I don't
days
know.
has September, April, June, and November.
Well, December definitely has 31 days. I just
Yeah,
didn't know you were
31.
going to go that far or just do the Advent to 25.
I'm actually gonna do all 31 simply because I don't know what I'm going to do with it.
There you go.
So I'd rather have all 31 days, so that okay, maybe I want to start playing in it in November, right? Instead
Yeah.
of in December. So then I have all the days. And that's why I'm making 2 for each book, because then I'm sure I got enough and I don't have to worry. And I'll feel better about it because it's got 2 days on it.
Well, I didn't realize how messy that one was. No, where did I put my...
Trey says cherry pie in her freezer. Her daughter always wants cherry pie. Thanksgiving, everybody wants pumpkin pie, but Jeff wants cherry pie. So I've always made pumpkin and cherry pie for Thanksgiving because I think Jeff should get what he wants. So
I agree. He's a good man. Give him what he wants.
yeah, as far as pie goes, he should get what he wants. So and pie is, as far as I'm concerned, pie is one of the easiest things to cook. It really is. To me, it's easy. And people seem to think turkey's hard to cook, and I don't find turkey hard to cook. I just find turkey, it's one of those things I can take it or leave it. It's now a good steak, but other than that, meat can just, it's there. Doing crazy stuff you may regret, or regret not doing crazy stuff. Okay, see. Yes, I doing crazy stuff. Yes. As long as your crazy stuff doesn't end up hurting somebody else or getting you put behind bars, I think you're good. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong in that one, but round ones.
Okay. Oh, well, definitely not dry.
Uh-oh. Not life-threatening or illegal too much. There you go. Sweet potato pie. I love sweet potato pie. You have made pumpkin pie for the last few years because of me talking about it. We eat pumpkin. Of course, last year I didn't plant any pumpkins this year. Everything was such a disaster when we got home as far as the rain and all that. I didn't get any in the ground, but last year I got 10 small. They're called Seminole pumpkins, so they're not very big, and they grow better than squash here. They're like, somebody mentioned acorn squash earlier. I can't remember in what context, but they're a hard squash, like an acorn squash. They're bigger than an acorn squash, and they are a pumpkin, and they taste similar to pie pumpkin, but not the same. I could make them into a pie, but we eat it like vegetable. So we eat a lot of pumpkin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Sweet potato pie, Cindy, is a lot like pumpkin pie.
Oh yeah,
There's very little difference.
Yeah. I would say if you like pumpkin pie, you'd like sweet potato pie.
Yeah.
Now if I had my druthers between just a minute, between French fries, the kind of French fries, sweet potato fries or regular French fries, I'd take sweet potato fries every time. Oh, close texture, yes. Same amount of sugar. Janet's gonna have Sherry's slice. Okay. All right. How many of these do I have? Do I have to cut some more? And 4, 5, 6. Was that right? Is that 6? Okay. 7, 8, 9. I gotta do a 10. 10. The way these numbers are taking, it might take the rest of the day just to do the stupid numbers. Now, I don't know if you guys can hear the mower, but I can hear the mower. It's just not that distracting. Potatoes belong in red or white bag, fried and sold. Oh, okay. Uh-huh. Man, you guys are going to make me turn on my oven. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, I need another row of these.
Hi, Janice.
Hi, Janice. Yeah, I'd make it really easy if I could get rid of this kink that's in my back. I know if I go to lay down and take a nap, I'll be laying on the hardwood floor. Because that will make my back pop out. Okay, so I need this one. Helen, if you're still here, oh, she's right there. I've made a total mess of my studio again. I told her I got all of my I got all my punches all cleaned up and all straightened out and neat and everything, and then today I have trashed them. I've dug through them. I've pulled out this. I pulled out that. I've got paper everywhere. I've got piles piled up. And I'm going to tell you what, it's not getting cleaned up tonight. So not getting cleaned up tonight.
Nope.
I like pie in most forms, Cindy, but sweet ones, yes. Um, somewhere along the line, I had a caramelized onion pie. Now, it was an old-timey recipe. Where would I have eaten that? I'm thinking, I can't think to remember. It might have been at Frankenmuth, but I'm pretty sure it was in a restaurant. But it was yummy. But it was served as a vegetable, not as a dessert. Savory pie is just fancy casserole. Yeah. hmm Um, chicken pot pie. I mean, I used to make chicken pot pie all the time because Brandon really liked it. I don't make it so much anymore simply because Jeff doesn't need to be eating all that nice gravy and stuff. But I've made it. And I don't know, isn't quiche a pie? It's just egg pie, right?
Yeah, it's got a crust and everything.
Yeah. And I used to make quiche all the time too. And I haven't made quiche in a while. I'll have to ask him if he would eat a quiche. Because I like quiche. Quiche is a pie. Janice says quiche is a pie. So I've had caramelized red onions on pizza.
I love red onions on my pizza.
Okay.
Caramelized would be
Cindy,
even
Cindy
better.
says, no, dear, no, onion. See, that belongs in a red or white bag too, fried and salted. Okay. Andrea said she would eat a quiche, so, spinach quiche is yum. We like spinach, uh, spinach mushroom. Okay, here's where the thing comes in. I like to put bacon with spinach. Jeff likes me to put ham with spinach. But I have made them both ways and they're both good. However, I do not use Swiss cheese because I don't like Swiss cheese. So I usually use like a sharp cheddar. So I guess maybe my quiche isn't real. I don't know. It's real. It just isn't the same as everybody else's.
Well, I think you just make it however you like it.
Well, I used to make what I called refrigerator quiche. Do you have any idea what refrigerator quiche is?
I have no idea. Is that everything
Whatever's
out of the
in,
refrigerator?
yep, whatever's in there that needs to be used up. I used to make that all the time. Um, Whatever vegetables, like even if I had leftover steamed broccoli or cauliflower, I put the cauliflower in the quiche and just cauliflower, carrots, broccoli all together because a lot of times I steam those together. Um, I haven't made that in a while either. Just haven't. It just I don't know why. Just
It's okay.
I guess laziness. I don't know. Maybe that's it. No. I have not gotten through half the numbers in here yet. So
Hey, Barbara.
hi. Good morning.
We
We're
are.
falling over. What'd you say?
I said we are surviving. She asked how we're holding up.
I said we're falling over, but you said surviving, so they're about the same. About the same adjective, right?
Yep.
12, 13. And we've talked Andrea into making pie, so, we should be good this afternoon if Andrea makes pie.
Yeah.
Is there what? Oh, hi there again. Cindy's hungry now. Well, Jeffrey made me breakfast, so I didn't even have to go cook breakfast. I thought he was going to make cheesy toast because he went and got all the stuff to make cheesy toast, and he loves that for breakfast. But he realized that that was going to be a little hard for me to eat because it's kind of greasy. So I was appreciative that he left.
So is it like
that
an open faced grilled cheese sandwich or?
Yep. Yep. Only he likes to use either French bread or what he usually buys is like a hoagie roll. But one that comes from the bakery, not the really soft ones, the harder ones that are more like a French bread kind of thing. Just because that bread's better tasting than the.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. If he can get a decent loaf of French bread, that's what he'll use. It's just open faced cheese sandwich. And sometimes he puts ham on there, so it's an open faced cheese, ham and cheese sandwich. But, it's greasy. So he figured that it would be hard to eat, and he's right. Potluck, yes. Okay, we could make potluck, and yeah. That's why he fixed the chicken strips and curly fries last night because right before he went to the store, he said, the leftover spaghetti is going to be hard to eat. And on camera, and I said, yeah, it's going to be a little harder to eat. And he said, well, why don't I get chicken strips and curly fries? And I said, and are you cooking them? And he said, yeah. And I said, well, that would be really nice because then I don't even have to stop to warm my own food up. So that's what he did. But I also think he came home with ice cream, and I haven't looked yet, but I tried to avoid the ice cream. But he'll buy ice cream, but he won't buy my chips. Yes, honestly, your honey is just so. He is. I've had him a long time. I've trained him very well. October makes 39 years that we've actually been married. We were together several years before that. So, but he's always been like that. He's always been good to me. He cooked more before Brandon was born. What? Avoid
Andrew
ice cream.
says, avoid ice cream. Pretty sure that's against my faith.
Yeah, the problem is a container of ice cream only lasts two times because, that's 4 bowls. It's just, not a good thing. No, Jeff used to cook quite a bit more, but when Brandon was 4 and we found out how severe his food allergies were, and I had to start cooking for a special diet, I did not cook 2 meals. I cooked Brandon's food. I cooked food that Brandon could eat. If he couldn't eat it, we didn't eat it. So you know, I couldn't use anything like mushroom soup and make a casserole, stuff like that. So cooking became a lot more arduous.
It was a
That's the right
chore.
word? Yes, it was. And
I had
just
that with Hannah. It was a chore.
figuring it out was, you know, figuring out what he could eat, what he couldn't eat, what. Okay, and we put Brandon on what's called a 4-day rotation diet, which is probably one of the best diets ever for kids that are allergic because it takes 4 days to get rid of anything out of your system. But because Brandon's allergic to eggs, he can't have chicken. He can have chicken on this day, but not again for 4 days. And because he's allergic to milk, he can't have beef but once every 4 days. So you can't just feed the kid pork over and over and over again because that's not good either. So I had to come up with proteins that weren't on the list, right? And the things like that. And I got lucky in the fact that at that time we were living in Crestview, and when Dixie had rabbits in the freezer, so I could get rabbit, I could get quail, guinea hen. The egg situation I handled through a friend who got me ostrich eggs, and we froze them. So, you know, it took a lot. Well, because of that, it was too hard for Jeffrey to come home from work and try to figure out how to cook a meal. It just got to be too much for him. And, you know, I wasn't going to work full time. I was teaching classes and stuff like that. So I just made sure that that was my job. And so he kind of quit cooking. And he's just, you know, he's just starting to get back into it. But I said earlier that when the allergist found out what was going on with Brandon, he said, when you go to the grocery store, just don't go into any of the aisles in the middle. You can only shop on the outside 4 walls of the grocery store. And to this day, I still don't go very much in the middle of the aisles. I do buy canned vegetables so that if I run out of fresh, that I've got them. But we don't even eat canned vegetables very often. Oh, that is an excellent idea. That came out really cool.
Yeah, these are going to be harder to do because they're aspens. And
hi, Brenda. I didn't see you pop in. Susan, get small glass beads for something. Oh, Barbara says that's got her covered. That's where the beer and wine lives, on the outside 4 walls. Uh-huh. And I can't drink either one of those. Beer has bubbles and wine makes me have kind of a respiratory issue sometimes, and it's not fun. First time it happened, I was laying on the floor in the hotel room and thought Jeff was going to take me to the hospital. Then it eased up, and the second time it happened was at my sister's house, and I just laid on the dining room floor, and she goes, do we need to pick you up? And I said, nope, you need to leave me right here. So I just don't drink it anymore for fear it'll do it again. That bad boy is history now, but that is an idea for next time.
I don't know. Maybe I missed something.
Something with Brenda, I'm not sure.
Okay, as long as it's not something I need to know about, I'm good.
Yeah. Well, it's hard to read chat and do this at the same time. I go down aisles to get oatmeal and olive oil when I need it and black beans, but mostly on the outside aisles. Yeah. Um, and I use a lot of dry beans just because I like them that way. But I do keep black beans in cans because we use a lot of black beans. Um, I don't know why we use more black beans than some of the others, but Jeffrey's not fond of lentils. I happen to like lentils, but he's not. So, and since it's just the two of us now, it's hard to fix something that just I like. He'll eat it. Don't get me wrong, he'll eat it. Just like he'll eat cauliflower and not say too much, but he tells me he doesn't really like it. Dry beans in the Instapot are awesome. Well, I don't have an Instapot, but I have my I have what's it's a Ninja product, but it's an old one and it's a like a crock pot, but it has a stove setting and oven setting. And I have no problem with dry beans, but I do start them in the morning. So, but we eat a lot of red beans and rice too. The little tiny red beans. Jeff likes those. And they make a sausage here. What there's a local company that it's called Thompson's, and they make this spicy Cajun sausage. And just putting a pound of that in a pound of beans. Oh, that's yummy stuff. That's a meal all by itself with some rice and
Okay, I'm going to change these trees down here
you are
because
okay.
it'll be easier to make them dark than to make the other ones into aspens with any degree of.
Susan, I don't know because they give off sort of a pinky purple. Oh yes, please thumbs, please. They give off sort of a pinky purple um color, sort of purplish, yeah. I would think that it would give you a color. Now, the problem with it is the water is usually kind of thick with starch kind of thing. I don't I would say it was a starch, wouldn't you, Lisa? In
What?
beans. Water, bean water, dry bean water.
Oh,
When you
yeah.
cook black beans. Yeah. These are nice and grungy. I got them good and grungy. And after being cold all night, now I'm getting too warm. I may have to go put my shorter pants on. It's almost another hour down. Oh, we're almost down to 4.
Well, those are not the most beautiful or realistic looking trees around, but it does at least do kind of what I wanted
Yeah,
it to do.
it's kind of looking cool. I am going to make you big, and I am going to go. Okay, wait a minute. Where's my cursor? I'm going to go change back into my shorts that I had on yesterday, and
Alrighty.
hit the little girls' room on the way back.
That sounds good. I don't know what I'm going to do next, but
Well, aren't you up to the cover?
I I am. I'm just trying to decide if there's something else I need to do in here. Kind of don't think so.
Yeah.
I wish I had blended this in a little more before I put my trees in. but
Well,
I didn't.
maybe for you, but for me, it just looks like a horizon.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Okay, thank you.
I mean, up close, it might not, but from here, it just looks like the horizon.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
could you take a tiny little pin, black pin, and put a few little tick marks along that horizon, making faraway trees?
I bet I
Tiny,
could.
tiny. If you don't think it blends well enough. And I would only put, 4 or 5 places where you put a couple of little tick marks on it.
Mm. Well, I don't know.
Well, don't do it if you don't think so, because I like it the way it is.
Yeah, I'm afraid if I do, when you're up close at it, it will look like there's these trees coming out of nowhere,
Okay.
out of the sky.
Okay.
So I'm going to leave it.
All right. Well, that's fine. I'm going to go change, and I'll be back in a minute. Brittany hasn't come back in, has she?
I
She
haven't
probably
seen
had
her.
to. She probably had to go to work today.
Thank y'all. I like it. I think I'm going to stick with it. I like the deer added in there. I do think though. Where's that? Okay. I don't want everything to be the same length either. Okay, that's better. Okay, I'm going to stop right there. Oh, I'm just going to let it sit here and dry. Oh, it's funny because um, I need to bring this black down in here a little bit more. Okay. Somebody get that pin out of Lisa's hand. Okay, I stopped. I put it down. A tiny red bird. That would be awesome, except I don't know how to paint a tiny red bird. Let's see something. Trying to make one tiny enough. Um, well, that's what I was thinking. It's just a little, maybe. There you go. I don't know if you can see that little bird, but I put him right there. Okay. Oh, goodness. It definitely looks better on the camera than it does sitting right here in front of me.
Connected, disconnected, pairing, disconnected, pairing, disconnected, pairing. I forgot to leave my headset here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, so now it's not going to work. All right. Okay, let me see here. Oh, Lisa, yeah, that's gorgeous.
Okay.
Let's see why you're not resetting.
Oh, I'm through. It stopped. It stopped.
Back in her hand. You need teeny tiny twigs throughout the branches. There you go. She said to tell her to put the pen down. Oh dear. Okay. Put the pen down. Sometimes. Okay, let's see here. We've got our 3 little envelopes. We need to.
Okay. Sorry, I forgot to mute.
Oh, it's fine. It's not that loud. And can you guys even hear the lawnmower?
Susan, that's exactly what I've been sitting here thinking. Where's all these little tiny twigs down here? There aren't any tiny twigs up there.
Yeah. But that's all right. You know, that part of the tree lost all its little twigs.
There you go.
I think it looks
We're
gorgeous.
gonna let it be okay.
Okay, good. No on the lawnmower. Okay, see, I didn't even think you would hear it. I can hear it, but
I can't hear it now, but I could hear it earlier. But it was
okay.
not a problem.
Well, that's because he was right up here by the window, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah. While you were off doing what you were off doing. Okay.
They were blown off by the winter winds. There you go. See?
Now
And
the
it says,
cover.
now the cover. Okay.
Why don't you put us both on instead of just me?
Oh, I guess that would be probably because I'm doing everything boring. That's why,
Well, that's all right.
all I'm doing is numbers that are going in an envelope. People pursue perfection past the point of perfect. That is a. Let's just hear you say that about 10 times fast, Andrea.
Everything's too short.
Okay, bye, Janice.
Bye, Janice. Thanks
I
for
need
coming.
another batch. I need another batch of these. Where's that punch right here? Not even halfway through. Oh dear. Oh.
No. There we go.
Of course, if I make her say that 10 times fast, she might not make me pie. So.
That's not something important.
I was going to say, that was you, wasn't it?
It was me,
Okay.
but it was not important.
Okay.
Okay.
They are always at the best parties. I like
Haven't
that
seen
red.
Janet today, Susan. I
No,
hope
I'm
she's
not.
all right. I've been wondering myself.
I have not seen her either. And I have not seen Arlene in a very long time, so I don't know.
Yeah.
So,
Um,
Barbara said Janet's been hurting this week, so
oh,
not a good week.
no.
I saw something on Facebook. Was it yesterday? Well, it would have to be yesterday because I haven't been on Facebook except to message you guys for the last 24 hours. Where she had posted something she made, I think. I didn't read it because whatever I was doing, I was in a hurry. I was probably trying to get to Messenger and message somebody over something. But it was pretty interesting what she had done. And now I can't tell you what it was because I'm too tired to think. I love the train. Arlene a few days ago, I think she's okay. Okay.
Thanks, Teresa. I like the train too.
Okay, the Christmas movie with the train.
Polar Express.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
When we went to Santa Claus school, we actually got to ride on the train that train in that movie was designed after. It was a specific type of train, and I don't remember what it was because I'm not really into trains. I'm not Sheldon, so I don't know anything about trains to speak of except that was one of our field trips, and we got to ride that train. It was interesting. Okay, we're actually to the 15 mark. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Thank you, Barbara. Okay. Um, okay. I don't know, Susan, but I'm afraid that you have to go across a few of those things to ride a train. I used to
There
ride.
is one in Grand Prairie, right by Dallas, that
Okay.
you don't. Well, I think there is a little bridge. There is a little bridge because we got stuck on it. So never mind.
Oh dear. Okay.
It
I
wasn't
used to.
scary, but
Yeah, I used to ride the train from Carbondale, Illinois, which is at the southern tip of Illinois, up to Chicago, and then I had to change trains, and I went on into Detroit, um, because it took the same number of hours to get home as driving, and I didn't have to waste the energy to drive. That was the thing. It was exhausting to drive, and there was always two cars at home, so I could usually borrow one. So when I was going home for like Christmas or now sometimes I drove, but most of the time I took the train. It was just so much um, more relaxing to take the train. And if I had a layover in Chicago, depending upon who was around, um, one of the guys I went to school with met me at Grand Central and took me to meet his mom for lunch. It was the first time I'd ever eaten cheese blintzes, and she took us to a really interesting restaurant in Chicago upstairs in a business district, and that's where I had the cheese blintzes. What was it? It was, I had like a 4-hour layover, so rather than sit around the station, he came and got me, and because I wouldn't have left the station. I didn't know the buses or the subway enough or any of those. It's not a subway in Chicago. It's elevated. It's ill, but yeah, these were just simple cheese blintzes, but dang, they were so good, Andrea. But like I said, I'd never had one before, so it was. Lisa, do you have your uh mic
I
off
was
on
coughing.
purpose? Okay. I just know that we both are forgetting to turn it back on.
You're right. We are. And I did, but the reason I turned it off to begin with was because I was coughing. So
Coughing. Well, my throat is dry, and I've caught a couple of times. I've had a cough that didn't want to stop. I've had to. Okay, wait a minute. That one, 15, 16 is that one. So I need these the next time. You can watch videos on horrible train routes. I can only barely glance and get queasy. Oh, um, Andrew, we like to try new foods too. That Now there's things we really like to try. I am so not a sushi person, but Jeff and Brandon like sushi, so sometimes we will go do that, and I have to, settle because there's nothing else in the restaurant. So I have um, California rolls is usually what I eat because I don't mind those too bad. But I just don't like seafood. but when we go to Omaha, like there's this Korean restaurant, and it's a mom and pop kind of place, and I think grandma is the one cooking, and she makes the side dishes. So we go get I can't remember, pierogi. Is that what we get? Well, I don't remember what it is that, and there's different kinds of it, and but then she brings out these little tiny dishes, and she brings out like 6 of them, and they're all different. This is the first time I'd ever had a pickled, big daikon radish that was pickled. So good. But she also brings out things like dried fish and stuff like that. Well, Brandon will eat it all. Our table was the only table that got more bowls because Brandon had cleaned his plate and eaten all of the sides. And because he'll try just about anything anymore. He didn't used to be that way, but he will now. So,
I'm going to mute for just a second.
okay. We won't make you get on any trains. No. I don't like bridges, and I especially don't like bridges over water. I no longer have panic attacks for the most part. And part of that is that Jeff has learned to keep his mouth shut. If I'm driving, he finally learned to keep his mouth shut. He used to think it was funny. We were headed to Texas with the motorhome. Were we headed to Texas, or we had our school bus? I don't remember, because we had our school bus, and the school bus was not an easy thing to drive. That thing was a beast. And I was driving, and we were going over one of those big old bridges over in Louisiana somewhere, and he made some smart remark and took my attention away from what I was paying attention to, and I caught the edge of the bridge in the water, not with the vehicle, but with my eyeballs. And I got us across the bridge, but I had to stop on the other side. Lost my lunch. Looked like death warmed over for about 3 hours. He immediately quit making fun of me. He's not done it again since. But somewhere along the line, I learned to control it a lot better. So
Yeah.
I think it was after I had Brandon. It was like, okay, I cannot drive across this bridge and be afraid when I have my kid in the car.
Yeah.
It was just okay, I will not be afraid of this. Oh, there's a bridge you would sincerely hate on the northwest corner of Oregon that goes up, 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 and over the mouth of. Yes, Barbara. And guess who was driving that day? It never fails. We were living in South Dakota, and we were headed to Seattle, and we were taking multiple scenic routes because it was we had time and we were taking a trip. I don't know exactly which road it is, but we had gone clear up to the almost to the Canadian border, and I don't remember exactly which day it was, but it never fails. It never fails that I get the bridge. The fact that Jeff was driving the day we got in the wreck was kind of odd. Because I used to drive more than he did. However, once again, I don't think I could have kept the rig upright. I don't think when we got that impact that I'd have been able to hold the steering wheel steady enough to hold the tires in position. So.
Okay.
Okay. Yep. Having those attacks when you're behind the wheel is no joke. I didn't know I had that issue until I was driving and had to pray to God to get us safely over it. Um, Savannah, Georgia. Oh, so we've not been. I've not been to Savannah. Straight up about 25 miles and long and drop down. Yeah, and see, we have the bridge here that's really close to the water. Has a barricade that's about this tall, and our tires are this tall. Um, it's always an interesting thing to go over that one when we've got the motorhome. But I can do it. Now, before I had Brandon, there's a bridge out west of town. It's not a very long bridge, but it goes way up in the air, makes this funky curve, and then comes back down, and it's over one of the bayous. And the way it goes up, when you going up, you can't see a thing, and then you're making this turn, and all you see is ocean and water. And I stopped my car in the middle of it one day. I thought I was going to have to get out, walk around, but I managed to get across. But I haven't done that in a very, very long time. I think Brandon was little when I, doesn't mean it doesn't make me stop breathing or that I don't hold my breath, but Jess says I can hold my breath for 25 minutes. I don't think he's correct, but
For as long as you need to.
Yep. The problem for me, we got Mackinac, the awful sound the tires make on the surface. Yes, and the wind over the Mackinac Bridge is so bad. But that bridge does make a horrible sound. It's been a long time since I've been on that bridge, but since I'm from Michigan, I've been across it a few times. I just feel a little better now that I've rested. I don't know that my brain is any better, but if there's a bridge like that, I will drive as far out of the way as it takes to avoid it. I wanted to visit the next county over anyhow. Oh dear. Oh. Yes, and I think that's true, Andrea. And it has always bothered me over water because I don't swim. Um, Brenda, I was born in Flint. I spent the um first through third grade, first kindergarten through third grade in Montrose, which is just north of Flint. It's between Saginaw and Frankenmuth. It's a little tiny town. When I lived there, it did not have did not have a stop light. It had a stop sign. Now I think there's two stop lights. But when I was in the third grade, we moved to Rochester, which is near Pontiac. And now there's three towns there. I think it's Rochester, Rochester Hills, um, something like that. I can't remember. Because Brenda, aren't you from the west side of Michigan, over near Grand Haven somewhere? Yeah, and that's it. Jeff doesn't make fun of me. He only makes fun of me with the as far as like when we were out west and there was so many cliffs and drop offs and stuff. He didn't make fun of me till we were home. Well, I'm from Oscoda on the east side. My son was born in Saginaw. Oh, okay. Um, yeah. My dad worked for the car company. He worked for Chevrolet when we were little, and then when we got moved to Rochester, he went to work for General Motors. Dad was one of the first people that General Motors hired to work with computers. And technically his job was sales, but he never did anything but computers for General Motors. That was his thing. Um, that was back when you had to know languages and um, all that kind of stuff for computers. We had one of the first home computers ever. It was, didn't do anything, but we had one. Um,
We got a Commodore 64.
oh my. You
I
probably
don't
had one of
remember.
those too.
That was
Battle
the first
Creek.
computer that we had.
Mm-hmm. I think Dad bought it to play games on, is what he bought it for, but it was his money.
Yeah. Well, I think ours had Pong on it or something like that. It wasn't
Yeah.
wasn't much.
Yeah. 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 Pong. Yeah. Hmm.
I can't decide if I didn't put this tree on there or not.
Okay. Just a minute. Let me make you big, but let me finish these
No,
18
you don't need to
before I.
make me big. This is big enough.
Okay, but I can't see it very well. Seeing how I can't
Okay.
hardly see right now, so give me just 1 second,
Okay.
cause I gotta put this away. I don't want to leave that open. Okay. The tree at the bottom.
Yeah,
Oh, I like it there.
I do too because I don't like. There's just something about that looks
Yeah,
funny.
it looks like it's missing something.
Yeah,
And
and I
and then
know
you
it's
put
supposed
that.
to be that this is buried in the snow, but it
Hmm.
still looks funny.
Well, and I like the fact that that looks like it's in the foreground, and then the other is towards the back. It gives it more
Yeah.
dimension.
Alrighty.
Okay. Okay. I think I gotta do these again. This is 18, so yeah, I gotta do those again. Okay. Gotta ink these and then I'll put them away. Um, but then let's see. I went to school in Southern Illinois. That's where I met Jeff. Um, it was cheaper, for both of us, it was cheaper to go to school at Southern Illinois University than it was to go to our own state schools for photography, like we were in. Um, and Southern Illinois University had this 3-month thing. So after 3 months, you could apply for residency, and then it was even cheaper. So I went one
You can put
semester.
us both up.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. It's just
I went one semester. Jeff went one semester. He was a semester or so behind me, but he had a year of junior college here in Pensacola before he, John, and Mark all ended up in Southern Illinois. And John and Mark are from here. John is Jeff's age and also an ex-Marine. And Mark is considerably younger than us, but they knew each other, and because they were all going to school there, they ended up living together and that kind of thing, sharing a house, and because they drove home back and forth because of visiting family. So, but Jeff, they were all behind me in school. Plus, I went to summer schools because I was out of state. It was once I bought the house there and everything, it was I'm not going home for the summer, and when I can stay and get some school done. So I was done a couple of semesters ahead of them. Um,
Smoky provolone with spinach. Teresa, you may be way behind. We were talking about spinach a long time ago.
yeah,
But-
and I need to do a thing. So I need to type in to hit your live button and make sure that everybody's caught up.
I'm going to stop right here for now, and I'm going to make tags for those pockets when Jamie gets here. But right now, I'm just going to relax.
Okay.
But I'm happy with it. Before I got to when I was fixing to do the cover, I thought, oh, I probably used all the good stuff, and I'm not going to have anything good for the cover. But that looks good.
Uh-huh.
I wonder if I should Mod Podge over that.
Oh, you might want
Not till I'm through.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye-bye, Barbara. Have fun.
Okay. T-R-E. T-R-E. I can't spell Teresa today.
Teresa.
T-E-R. T-E-R-E-S-A. Teresa. Barbara would like you to do a flip.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I thought you were leaving. Yeah, I'll do a flip.
She doesn't have to leave for about 10 minutes. So
okay, well,
why
it won't
don't
take
I
me
make
that
you
long.
big? I'll make you big, and you do your flip, and that way, then Barbara can.
Okay, here's the cover. It's got red fabric, and I didn't do anything to the back. These are some of the Christmas cards that family sent my grandmother, and since there are notes on the back, I didn't do anything to those. I don't have anything in the pockets. I do plan to fill these pockets in the next session. And I'm going to put something in there.
Teresa, it's fine, hon. We just wanted you to catch up because I'm going to do another drawing. I didn't want you to be behind.
This is fabric and this is fabric. I think this is my favorite page.
Yeah, I
Well,
really
I don't
like
know.
that.
There are a couple
But I
others
like
I
the
like.
one. I like the one with the outdoor lanterns. You know.
Yeah, I'm not there yet, but
Mhm.
here it is. I like that one too. And I'll do something to put in these pockets in the next one also. And that's it. Thank you.
Okay. That was Jamie. Making sure.
Is everything okay?
Yes, she just wanted to. She just wanted to find out if I was sending a link by email or by, and I just told her by Facebook. So
Okay.
okay, let me
Thanks,
see where we're
Barbara.
gonna START. Okay, guys, pick a number between 1 and 50. Please pick a number between 1 and 50. And I'll give you a couple minutes before I
Thanks, Sherry.
draw it.
Thanks, Sharon.
Yeah, it's gorgeous, Lisa. Just gorgeous.
And it's not as gator mouth as I thought it would be.
Yeah.
It's definitely gator mouth, but not as bad as I thought it would be. I may have to do a closure too. I don't know. I have a bunch of books that are more gator mouth than that I don't have a closure on, so just depends on if I have time, I guess.
Okay, my tummy's growling. I can't believe I'm still hungry. Oh, it's
21 and
lunchtime already.
3/3.
21 and 3/3. Okay, that makes it 22, right?
That
Is
would
it?
make it 22 for me.
Okay. Smart Alec. Do we all have single numbers? I think we're good so far.
So far, I haven't seen any anybody
Duplicates,
repeat.
Yeah. I just realized it's lunchtime already. So,
Yeah.
No wonder my tummy is hungry.
Yeah. Well, I usually eat like at 10:30, and then if I eat again, I try to eat before 3. And
Well,
or before 4 for sure most of the time, but
I don't know what time I ate this morning, and I usually eat earlier than that, I'm pretty sure. And then I usually wait until 1 or 1:30, but I haven't sat down so well to eat. So,
yeah.
well. Okay, she said Facebook's good, so I'll send it to her on Facebook. And I can send it. So, does everybody who wants to put in a number have a number in?
Looks like it. I just go ahead and say stop.
Okay. I'll just go ahead and say stop. Oops, I guess I have to. See, I did it again. I lost my chat. Nope. That's not what I want. Well, I can't say stop because I lost my chat. There we go. There it is. All right. Oh, Janet said She got 21 for Beth, so that's why she got 22. Okay, STOP. Right? Okay.
Oh, Jen, you just
Jen
barely
got it.
got it in.
Just
Good for
got
you.
it in there. All right. Okay, so
Make yourself big so we can see.
oh. All right. Well,
You're always
There we-
saying it to me. Make yourself big. Make me big. Make yourself
make
big.
me big, make me big. Okay. I've got my headset going off again. 35. Susan has
Okay.
33.
That's it.
That's it.
That,
It's
that's the
Susan.
highest number under 35.
Okay, Susan. This is the one I have left. I have multiples of this one. So, this I'm going to send you one of these embossing folders that has happy birthday. And Susan, I think I have your address, but would you, if I put my email in, would you do me a favor and send me your address again, just because that way I'm not going crazy trying to find it. Oops. I forgot the number. Mhm. Congrats, Susan. Yay. That's the one. Thank you, Tanya. Oh, that's the one you wanted? Well, that's really good. Yep. All right. Susan. All right. Let's see where I stand now. I'm not sure. Okay, I have to switch ears again because this thing is making noise.
Okay.
It beeps every so often. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if it's really going dead or if it just gets tired. I'm not sure.
I'm gonna oh no, I think Sparrow's outside. Never mind.
Oh, okay. You're gonna wait a few minutes?
Yeah, I am. I was gonna go in and go to the bathroom and then start the new stream, but I don't. She'll get mad at me if I go out while he's out there because he might jump on me and knock me down, and it scares her, so she doesn't want me to do it.
Okay.
And so I'll wait a minute.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to text her and see if he's still out there. Maybe that's
Okay,
what
that'd work.
Oh.
Do you want to just go ahead and move over now, Lisa? Jamie's ready.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, I'll stay here and let you go get settled, and then what was I gonna say? I forgot.
So you'll send it to her after I send it to you?
Yes, I'll send it to her so that you don't have to. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Now then, I lost how many 17s I had, and I seem to have an extra one, so we put one extra in there and make sure. Or are they in here? Nope, they're in there. Okay, well, that's fine. Anyways, guys, we're going to be moving over to Lisa's channel in just a few minutes. Jamie is our guest. So, and she just, that's who's texting me. She said she was ready. And so we'll move over there. And then when Lisa needs to go inside, she can go inside when Sparrow's been put away. Okay, Barbara. See you in about an hour. Mindy hasn't here to tell us how many hours we have left, but I think it's just a touch over 3. I think we're getting very, very close. I think we will make it. Apparently, I can't count today because I've had extras of these, but that's all right. I don't care. It's not like an extra number is going to kill somebody or kill me over making it. I just want to finish it. I want to finish making all these numbers is what I really want to do. Finish making the numbers. And I need to go see if Lisa has sent me the link yet. And who's texting everything. Give me just 1 minute, guys. Okay, let's see here. Okay. All right, Lisa has sent the link. So what I am going to do is say bye over here, and we're going to go hopping over to Lisa's. So will you hop on the bus and run over to Lisa's house, and we'll play over there for a while, and we'll see you all over there. Bye, guys.